Hi Gary, it's Mark Venom here from Fully Booked Formula, and as you qualified for being one of the fast action takers for your Be More, Do More, Make More ticket, you also qualified for this makeover business internet review, really, where I'm going to look at kind of existing website, etc. Now, obviously, caveat was I know that you mentioned to Joe that you don't really have control over this site, so what I'll do is I'll give you a brief overview, and I'll keep this one short. But then, obviously, if you want me to do a new review once you've got website up and running and you just want me to check it all, then cool, no problem at all. But I'll do a sort of rough idea of what I would change on your site now. So then if you want to get either a new site done, if you don't have access to this one, or if you can change this one to make it then even better still. So let's have a look. Basically, what we want to do is there's nothing really majorly wrong with the site. I think obviously it looks professional. I like the fact that you're all over it and it shows who you are, etc., which is great. So that's the first real positive from that. That said, though, what I really want to see is kind of a call to action. Now, this is basically what we call above the fold here. Now, what that means is that when I load this website, it means I don't have to do this to get anywhere. I just want, obviously, like we have above the fold. So like now, you've got obviously some good navigation telling people where you can go, etc. However, what we really want to do is be able to use our marketing to push people to our website, where we can then capture data and then email them regularly with offers, content, etc., and our regular newsletter, ideally once a week, to keep them informed about what we're doing, giving them value, and then obviously again making them an offer. This has a twofold effect. One, what it does, it builds a list of people which you, when you need business, you can obviously email and say, I've got this great offer, would you like to join? But also it means you're building what we call asset value into the business as well. Because if you are the personal trainer that actually has a list of clients potentially that want to work with you, and you're communicating with them regularly, it means you've got some really good value in your business. And it means that you can take that list at any point and take it and use it and sell it or whatever. You can do whatever you want, but ultimately it's all about building the list. So when you have a quiet month or whatever, you can do a promo. You can email people and you can get them in the room. So that's really the key for you here. So what we want to do is really make an offer. Now, to show you really the best way to do this is I want to show you our site at fullybookformula.com. You can see here what we do is essentially we push people to a website. We have a little video of Lucy. I won't play that now because you can play that at your own accord, but fullybookformula.com. But you can see here what we call above the fold. I don't have to scroll anywhere. But we've got a nice video of Lucy where she's saying, thanks for visiting this page. It's a free gift. In our case, I want to give you my free CD on how to get 3 new clients in the next 30 days. All you need to do is put your name and email in the box opposite, push get my free CD now, and we'll get that sent to you. But also I'd like to give you access to our free weekly newsletter, which gives you all the information of marketing tips, etc., etc. So you get the idea. It's something of value when I come here. That means if someone's going to give you information, you want to give them something back in return. And the more powerful you make that free gift, we call it a high value gift, the better, or an HVG as we call it. So I'll refer to it as an HVG in this video. So that's really the biggest change I would say to your website is you want to actually put here a little, move your logo up the top here like this, then have a video in this area here, okay, which is you saying, hi, it's Gary here, thanks for coming to the website, blah, 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 model Lucy's one, you have our full permission, and then you want to obviously link this into here, a little box where they can put in their name and email. Now that could be something as simple as a contact form, where it captures their data for your high value gift, and I'll come on to what that could be in a minute. Or it could even be a little bit more than that. It could be something into an autoresponder, which you may or may not know what that is, but essentially it's a service that you can buy for about $20, which is about £13 a month, which then means you can then automatically send a series of emails when someone opts in, and you don't have to do anything apart from just when they opt in. It all kicks off a series of automatic emails that you pre-write. Also, it means you can do a broadcast. You can email everybody as if you were emailing them from your desktop or your Microsoft account. You can do that with the autoresponder, and you can make it personalized and everything as well. The company that we recommend for that is a company called Aweber, Aweber. There are other ones out there as well. But essentially that's what an autoresponder does, and if you can do that, it makes it more powerful. But right now, if you just want to do a contact form, that's cool as well. It really doesn't matter, but the key is to have a data capture form on there, because that's going to get people inquiring with you, who see your ads, who see your flyers, who see your leaflets, who see your t-shirt on. If they go and find your website and they come to it and they can leave data to then potentially say, yes, I'm interested, you can then contact them That's obviously going to be a great way of generating leads. So that's the biggest thing I would change. As far as what your high value gift could be, I notice obviously you do a lot of running stuff, so it could be a running assessment or something like that, which is basically a document that they fill out and send to you, which then means that you can contact them and say, look, I've had a look at your running assessment, and these are the 3 key areas we're going to look at. We're going to look at, stability, core strength, and something else to get you running faster, longer, etc., whatever it may be. But it's a very simple Word document or PDF, which essentially is just a document that you send them when they opt in for their free running assessment, and it gives their full contact details on that. So they send it back to you, and then obviously you can make that assessment just by looking at 2 or 3 things that you potentially would do with them. Send that back to them, and then it gives you the opportunity to follow them up and potentially get them as a client. So that's really the biggest thing. If you make that change, that's going to get you the biggest result, because to give you an idea of the numbers, if you get 100 people visit this website now, I've got to try and find this contact button and all that kind of stuff. So I'm lucky if I'm going to get 1 person actually contact me if they're interested. However, if we do it like we do here with our site, you'll get around 30 to 40 people for every 100, so it's like 30 times more powerful in capturing data and building a list of people that you can contact. So much more efficient use of your website. The other little things here to tweak would be to do things like, instead of doing profile, I would say call that interview with Gary. Okay, and then obviously it tells you here, but I like all this. It's really professional. It's really good. I like it a lot. So that's really, really good. Classes and training, I would look again here, I would look to try and look to change this to call these your system. So what is your system? Do you have a get fit to run it system? And that is, 3 things that you do to take people from getting fit to then running the marathon or half marathon or whatever they want to do. If so, what is that system? How does it detail it? That's what I would replace in place of the classes and trainings. Therefore you're selling the system rather than, oh, just come train with me for an hour, I'll get you running better. It's like, no, I have a system that if you've never run before and you want to start running a 5k, we've got a system that does that within 3 months or whatever it may be. If you're someone who's running a 10k and you want to start running marathons, I've got a system that takes you and does that. But it's my get fit run it system, let's say, and essentially that's what it's there to do, and obviously they're priced accordingly, etc. Contact form, obviously leave that as it is. Remove the blog. No one really likes a blog. Most people don't even know what it is. And again, we can see here, there's actually not really much on here anyway, because it's just linked to your Facebook page, etc. So, and also with links as well, don't worry about that. The biggest thing I would say is missing though is success stories. Now you want to get these on your homepage. Again, if you look at what we've done here, we've got here some obviously contact stuff here. We've got our actual system and our 3 different types of clients that we're looking for. And as people scroll down here, I've then got video success stories of all our clients. But also if they go up to the top here, we can see success stories. This page will take perhaps just a couple of seconds to load because I'm on a slow internet dial-up connection over in good old sunny Cyprus. But you can see here that, look, we've got here lots and lots and lots of videos of all the people here. Now, if you visited this site, I think it's fairly undeniable that we get results for clients here, because it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So it's kind of like top trumps, the more success stories you've got. If you're the best running coach in Glasgow area, then you want to make sure you've got lots of videos and things like that on there, because it just shows how powerful the results that you get with people. But you want to make sure you get those on your homepage, but also make sure you have a link to them up here as well, saying success stories, and have them on your homepage, and always include a picture. So that's really your website. I wouldn't change too much, but just make those changes there. Let me just go off, and I know you've probably not updated this recently, but I just thought I'd give you a little bit of advice on the Facebook stuff as well here. Now here, the best thing I would say is, first off, let's have a picture of you here, so your face here. Let's also, I quite like that picture, it's not too bad. If you can get someone who's a client having success or crossing a line or something like that, that's going to be much more powerful on there as well. Also here, you want to make this a little bit more powerful, so don't put kind of who you are. Put in there either something about your high value gift. So visit our website to get the free running assessment guide. Link is below or something like that. Or discover the system that's helped take 15 people from not running a marathon to running a marathon under 30 days. And I think the key here is, obviously, yes, we know it's out of date, it's not a problem, but when you do start posting, I do like things like this. You want to start posting pictures. Absolutely every single time you want to be starting posting pictures and giving value. And if you post a picture, always post some text with it. Never post just text on its own, because we want to make sure it shows up in as many people's newsfeed in Facebook as we possibly can. So always show a picture. And what you want to do is actually post here kind of one post a day. And essentially what you can do on that is to then basically post one post a day. So if we were going to post, let's say 7 days a week, we then want one of those posts to be a promotion, and that could be for your high value gift, or it could actually be for your class or taster session or whatever it may be. Again, let me just quickly show you our Facebook page just so you can get an idea. So let me just go over, this is Lucy's personal page, but let me just show you our business page here so you can get a clear idea of kind of how this works. So you can see here our page. We've got our offer here, which is our high value gift, our events and our free training. And then we've got lots and lots of pictures with something just done, our mindset retreat. We've got quotes here about various things you focus on making money. And you can see we're getting lots of feedback, etc. on there. More pictures. Again, picture here showing kind of what we're doing, etc. Another picture, another quote. Always, always, always we've got an image. Never do we post without an image, as you can see. And it's something you can do here. You can either set it up yourself, or if you've got on your business page, you can actually get Facebook to schedule a post. You can sit down one day and just do a whole month's worth of post and know that it's going to work for you. But I hope you found it useful. It's a little sort of short and sweet version of kind of what I would do. So once you've got your website all sorted, if you then want me to have a look based on what we've done here, then feel free to drop me an email and I can get that re-looked at for you and just give you any little minor pointers to improve it. But if you follow kind of what we've done there and what I've shown you to change on the website, that's going to get you the best results. Also, when you come to the 3-day seminar, I suggest you have a little chat with a guy called David Slaughter, who does all our web work, who specialises in working with personal trainers on websites. If you've got a web guy, great, show him this video and he'll can follow that. But if you haven't got a web guy or need you to change one, I highly recommend David should you need a web guy. But essentially that's it really for this video. Hope you found it useful. Any questions, feel free to drop me an email back or grab me at the 3-day seminar and have a chat with me about it. But until then, thanks ever so much and great, and I hope you enjoy this, and I'll catch up with you again very, very soon.